My name's Michael Whittington. Some of you might be looking at me thinking he looks a little bit familiar. Others might be listening to me thinking he sounds a little bit familiar. That's because I used to be on radio here on the Central Coast on 2GO, now Triple M, and also on C, now Hits. Back then I was a voice on the Central Coast. Now I'm looking to be your voice on Central Coast Council. Married, 10 years next year, 2 kids, 6-year-old and a 3-year-old, and loving life here on the Central Coast. I'm running for council in the Wyong ward. I'm an independent, and I think that's what council needs at the moment, is truly independent voices, and that's why I really appreciate your vote on the 14th of September. My mother's family's been involved on the coast since the 40s, and as a kid growing up in Sydney, we used to come up on holiday here on the Central Coast all the time, and I loved it. And that's why when I had my own family and started my own family, I chose to bring them up here on the Central Coast, because it truly is the best place to live, work and play. I have 4 key points that I'm passionate about in running for Central Coast Council. The first being that this is a brand new start. As a passionate coastie, it was really hard to watch council go into administration. I don't think it's a true reflection of the people of the Central Coast or how we live, work and play, and I want to get back in there, and through continuous sustained growth, I want to improve the reputation of the Central Coast Council and make it something that the people on the Central Coast can truly believe in again. I'm also very passionate about infrastructure, and I know every single candidate is going to say this, but I think the waterworks and the sewer works that have been happening is a good step in the right direction, but really it's our roads that we need to fix. Our roads are everything. They're our lifeblood of the local economy. Local businesses rely on it, tourism relies on it, residents rely on it. We need to fix our roads here on the Central Coast. The other thing I'm truly passionate about is the environment. It is our identity. When people think of the Central Coast, they think of our beaches, Spencer and the Hawkesbury River, the beautiful Yarramalong Drive and the beautiful countryside like this here on our Central Coast. We need to protect that. And one way I'd like to see that protected is through better education. It's my experience that through communication and education, people get passionate and they learn. And that's what I want the coasties to be like. I want them to be passionate about their environment and protect it. And finally, my last point that I'm really passionate about is the making your dollar count. As a father, I know how hard it is at the moment with the cost of living crisis. My wife and I sit down and look at the budget. We used to look at it maybe 3 times a year and think about how we can move money around and where we're going to spend our money. At the moment, it seems almost every fortnight we're looking at it, because insurance goes up or groceries have gone up. And so when it comes to you paying your rates, I want to make sure that your dollar is truly being spent well and it's working well for you. So that's me. I'm Michael Whittington. I'm an independent running in the Wyong ward, and I think you should vote for me because I think independents are the way moving forward for the Central Coast at the moment. I'm not party affiliated. I'm not a member of any team. I'm an individual, a true independent. So please vote for me in the Wyong ward in the Central Coast Council elections on the 14th of September. And if you'd like to contact me and have a chat, you can hit me up on my Facebook page, Michael Whittington, Independent, Wyong ward, Central Coast Council. I'd love to meet you.